empty cup. Just crack a smile and fill it up. Fill it up.
Welcome to After the Final Pour, brought to you by The Malting Hour. I am one of your hosts, Tony Golick, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
How's it going, buddy?
Good.
This is an After the Final Pour, and we're doing this after I already said it, but we're doing this after the Final Pour prior to an episode. We're not going to say what episode
Before the
it
actual
is.
pour.
Yeah, before the pour. This is before the first pour. But we cracked open Brickstone's Dark Secret Anniversary 15. I think I'm mixing up all the words. It is Dark Secret 15.
Yeah.
This is the vanilla variant, and we decided to do this because Brickstone is about to, I believe, they might be doing the pre-sale, I think. Depending on when this is out.
29th or something like that?
Depending on when this comes
Yeah.
out.
29th of August.
Yeah, so the next batch of Dark Secret barrel-aged stout is going to be coming out, and there's variants and stuff.
Well, so the anniversary variant.
Oh, sorry, anniversary variant. My apologies.
Because Dark Secret is still,
Right,
I
that's
think,
their
traditionally their Black
Friday. Yes, correct. The anniversary one. Thank you. Sweet 16 is what it said. I better have all my information correct.
I got chicken wings stuck in my teeth.
I did. I had to dig some out.
I was
All
like,
right.
should have got some floss.
We had chicken wings. Have you had this one before?
Yeah, I believe so.
Ooh, holy cannoli.
I mean, I think the day I picked this, I think I bought this from, I don't think I bought this from Benny's. I'm pretty sure I bought this at Brickstone and picked it up. Maybe not. I don't know. He gave me a lot of beer that day, so.
We're drinking this. It's
almost a year to the day.
Yeah. And it's also, the temperature of it, it's not like super chilled.
No.
It's almost, not room temperature. It's warm.
Yeah.
Not gross warm. Warmer than normal.
Slightly cooler than room temperature, I would say. I mean, because down there, in that room, it stays fairly 68-ish degrees. So, yeah, I guess around room temperature, maybe. So.
And I say that only because it tastes fantastic.
Well, yeah.
It really does. Like, it's one of the things that I've always mentioned about the Dark Secret or the anniversary beers is that they get that really nice dark chocolate, dark cocoa in there. And this, being the vanilla variant, like really, the vanilla, it hits me in the nose. Like when you go to smell it, it smells awesome.
Yep.
And I love vanilla in beers when it's, proper amounts. I mean, I've had some vanilla bombs that people are like, that's gross. And I was like, that's fine by me. This is not a vanilla bomb. It's very nice. Not too in your face. And I don't want to say subtle. It's a nice amount in there that plays very nice with the dark chocolate and the barrel that I'm getting from this. There's even because I think of the temperature of the beer, a warming sensation I have in my throat.
Oh, I'm getting that too.
The heat, like alcohol.
And what's impressive is the amount of vanilla and how clean the vanilla is coming through based on how old the beer is. I mean, it's not like years old, but being in a year, like if I got this last year, if I had this last year and it tastes just like this, like it tastes like a fresh beer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Vanilla has not faded in any way. And the aroma on it too, like when you were kind of talking about, you can smell the vanilla. The first thing I got was like that rich vanilla extract kind of flavor. And I'm not saying, I don't think they used vanilla. I think they probably used vanilla beans.
I'm sure.
But like that in combination with the alcohol in this thing, it's giving you that vanilla extract essence. This is what I'd make this into ice cream.
How many more of these do you have left?
I don't know.
That should be a new thing. Like, one.
I'm going to start doing that for like these big stouts we'd have. Like,
yeah.
I'd make that into ice cream.
Would Brandon make it into an ice cream? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is...
Speaking of ice cream, did you try that Biscoff ice cream?
I did. Brandon made me some more Biscoff ice cream, and my wife loves Biscoff, and she is being very... Excuse me. She's restraining herself. Dairy and her don't always get along. And so, by the way, I like how you topped it off, the pint, with an actual Biscoff cookie.
Hell yeah, dude.
But I went in there the next day, Sunday, and I was digging into it, and I'm fine with dairy for now. So I absolutely love it. It's very good. This would also make a very good. And that odd side, when you made the odd side ice cream, was it Attitude and Atmosphere?
Yep.
Or Atmosphere and Attitudes, whatever. Also very good. This would be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
It's very good. I'm looking forward to, I feel like Dark Secret, at least in Chicago, doesn't get all the hype that it deserves.
No, and I think we've talked to Tommy about that
Yeah.
too. It's like
It's kind of like a night. I mean, it really is a dark secret. You know, like I like that I get a chance to get it, and I'm not like fighting. I mean, would it be cool if for them business wise? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know going there for when they do the release, it's a pretty packed house and shit like that. But you know, in the store, you guys are sleeping on this, and if you continue to do so, Brandon and I are the only ones buying it. And we're gonna buy all of it. You hear that, Tommy?
So, well, and kind of talking about, you know, the beer itself and how it's, you know, not as sought after. It's not a bourbon county. It's nowhere near that. But I like it because of that.
Absolutely.
Because it brings so much of its own character, the aromas, the flavors, the intenseness that you get. There's no reason that this couldn't stand up with a bourbon county as its own beer. Like, it's phenomenal, and you get everything that you would be expecting. The barrel, the vanilla, the chocolate, the malty roastiness, like all of that stuff is coming through, and it's coming through like a year later excellently, I think. Like, no complaints.
I agree 100%, and we are as much as we're spoiled in Chicago to have an incredible breweries in general, but when we talked about this before with hazy IPAs, Chicago just does a really good job. So we also are the home of, you know, barrel aged beers, man. And
started here.
Almost, it's hard for me to place like what brewery doesn't do a barrel aged beer. And here in, you know, Chicago, Illinois, and they're all good.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure there's some I'm missing, whatever. That's fine. But I'm trying to think of like barrel programs that have failed miserably in our area, and I'm literally running through them in my head, and I'm like, nope. Nope.
But I'm also trying to think, is there breweries that I know of that don't do barrel aging? And then my first thought was Dovetail, but then I thought, it's like, didn't they?
Well, I mean, they age stuff. Yeah, they do age stuff in barrels.
Yeah.
I can't say specifically what type of barrels.
That is.
But I don't think
it's
but
barrel aging, whether it's a wine barrel or a bourbon barrel.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
We're just very lucky, and it's, like you said, you could put this up against. You could take a good chunk of barrel aged beers from, you know, the greater Chicagoland area all the way down to where in Bourbonnais, where Brickstone is, to, you know, put them all up side by side, and I mean, that would be fun. Have a whole showdown of barrel aged beers, and not even a showdown, but just to sit around and enjoy them.
You know,
not put them
that
against
actually,
each other.
the fact that you said that, in my head, I'm thinking it would be kind of neat to do like a Black Friday thing, like, you know, places, you know, breweries around that time that release their barrel aged stuff. So, you know, Brickstone being one, Goose obviously being another, but I know there's others that kind of have stuff that just silently come out.
Well, and
it's
also
not like a big deal.
Like starting in October all the way through December, a lot of breweries are releasing their barrel aged beers.
I think it stops in like March.
I think so.
Or slows down in
It slows down in March and then picks back up in May, and then stops again, and then July. You know,
you got
Revolution. Thank you.
Like, hey guys, we're here to party.
I'm drinking through those faster than I thought I was going to, Brandon. I'm not saving them, guys. I'm saving some, but woo!
I still have to go pick mine up.
Oh, you have until this weekend.
No, they changed it.
Oh, is it?
They pushed it down to like the 29th.
Oh, well,
because they had been closed a couple times, and
just make me a proxy. I'll go get it.
And then I think it said no proxies.
There was, but you had to do it in the beginning.
But then I remember that like, today I was going to go get it, and then I ended up just going to Bottles and Cans instead to pick up stuff for a recording we're going to be doing soon.
Soon, as in you've already heard that episode. All right. Any final thoughts on this delicious ass beer?
I hope I have another one, just because I do want to get 16, and if they do a vanilla version, would love to do a side-by-side, just to see.
I hope you have another one just to have another one.
Well, yeah, I probably do.
Tommy, we're coming for you.
And we still need to do, I bought their 10th anniversary I bought like a couple years ago. Or, no, last year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I bought the 10th anniversary. It may have been the barrel-aged or the non-barrel-aged. And then Tommy had told me, he asked me for my address and said he was sending me the other version of it.
Tommy.
Tommy never did that. So I can't do my side-by-side with that.
Guess we got to go down there and go get it from him. Tommy,
Yeah.
it's been almost a year since you were...
He was supposed to invite us down so we can taste all the beers and...
I think we're supposed to contact him. He runs a business. We saw him at Beer Under Glass.
Yeah.
That's fine. Tommy, but we're coming for you. We're coming for you soon. Brandon, love you, buddy.
Love you too, bud.
See you guys later.
Bye.
This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us individually on social media. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, and on Untapped as BDubDrinksBeer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Ace of Help Chicago, on Twitter, The Ace of Help Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all three. Dan can be found on Instagram as hip__hops and hip hops on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at The Malting Hour.